So good afternoon, everyone. We are going live now. So I welcome you all for the National Conference on Higher Education and Job Opportunities. As we all know, we are in the age of digitization and where every one of us has a awareness about higher education. We need higher education because it helps the people to develop the skills and knowledge they need to succeed in today's world. It also helps to prepare people for the workforce. This is especially true for people who are interested in higher education. They can learn skills that will get them a job and earn a living. But only getting a good degree from an elite university is not enough to equalize career opportunities in the professional society. And to discuss more over this, today we have a panel of esteemed faculties from all over the country. So, firstly, I welcome everyone, all the esteemed panelists present for the national conference. I welcome you all. I also welcome the founder of IDYM group of companies, Engineer Ravi Shankar sir, and also the CEO, Daniel Lasme. So let's start. Before starting, let me just tell you a few rules for the conference that all the speakers, please yeah, your name will be called up, and please before starting your presentation or your speech, just introduce yourself in short, and then you can start with your presentation. And please mention the time limit. There are 10 minutes which has been allotted to all the speakers because we have nearly 11 speakers today, and we want to hear from all of you. So let me start with our first speaker, and who is also the chief guest for the national conference, Dr. Kali Charan Rath, Associate Professor of DIET University, Odisha. So, Dr. Kali Charan, sir, it is up now.
Yeah,
Yes, sorry
namaste,
that.
namaste to all.
Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so good evening to all of you. Actually, I'm in now little bit out of station for the any emergency. We planned this conference as per the requirement of the society because so many now the time came the students are going to be join in an higher education system. So based upon the discussion with Ravi Shankar sir and myself, we are planning to just to give a broad, or you can say that a roadmap, that how a student will make their career in a higher education and also he can able to choose the right platform for himself or herself for the higher study, so that it can help the student to build their career as well as get a job after completion of the higher study. The higher education system not only gives the education, but also it provides the various technique and the skill through the various training program involved as per the curriculum. After higher completion of the higher education, the student will perform and can is familiar with that technique and the tools in the various field as per its field, and he can able to provide, or she can able to provide the service to the mankind. That is the main ambition of this conference, that what are the various courses are there, which line he will choose, how he will get an opportunity. These are the discussion for in the today's conference. So after intermediate, there are so many routes are there, starts from the arts, commerce, science, engineering, medical, journalism, etc. So if a student will choose a technical or medical line, then he is directly involving with the technique and technology, along with the direct service what we can able to provide by interacting the human being. So it is an most important, you can say that the path through which we are directly involving ourselves for the societal service. So details are there. Other speakers they will elaborate the things, but main things of our this IDYM community is that we will try to provide our best service to the mankind through this beyond the education platform. that what are the opportunities are there and how we have to update ourselves, and we have to give the certain suggestion, and we can able to help to others to upgrade themselves about the things what is going on in the present scenario by focusing the mission and vision in the futures, how to achieve that one. That is the main objective of this IDYM group. So first of all, I congratulate all the speakers, those who are from the reputed organization, that they accept our invitation, and that they are providing the time from their valuable schedule to us, and they will discuss. And I am thinking that because I am you can say that few times before I entered, but I will try my level best to help this IDYM group community, and with the Rabi sir and madam, so that we can able to conduct more and more programs in the various fields, so that the more people can able to acquaint, and they will know, and that message will communicate to the society through our system and through their other medias also, that the people will get knowledge as well as the proper direction of the guidance, and they can able to join themselves and provide their service to the mankind to make the India to a strong nation. And we will generate the new technocrats as well as the new educator who will drive the nation to a high level. And as we know all that the time will come, India will be the supreme power of the world. And that, to you can say that to synchronize that one, we must have to make ready ourselves, and we have to make the future generation get ready, so that they can able to drive this big ship of the community, and they will put the, you can say that, flagship of India number one position in the world. So thank you to all, and from the IDYM group of community system, personally I heartily welcome to all of you. And I hope you will share so many valuable things, and your suggestion and the time is much more worth to all of us. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful start of the national conference. And yes, sir, as rightly said by you, we are having a panel of esteemed faculty members from all over the country, and from higher education institutes, especially as we have the topic today.
All are requested
Focus
to mute the
on higher
system.
education and the job opportunities. So to continue with the program, yes, I think yes, Dr. Suraj Kumar Mukti, Associate Professor.
Madam, yeah, Suraj Mukti sir is maybe on the travel. If he's comfortable, he will join with us in between
Okay,
that one.
actually, he has joined the meeting.
Okay, so I will see.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's see if
not
he's
getting that
ready.
link.
Good evening.
Yeah, sir, namaste. Continue, please,
Hello.
if you are there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Namaskar, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir.
Good
Yes,
evening.
am I visible? Hello, am
No,
I
sir,
visible?
you're not visible, but sir, you can go on, sir.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, please continue. I'm with you. Whenever I'll be comfortable, or whenever I will be on light, I'll continue with you people. Okay.
Madam, we will
Yeah,
continue.
please
It is
continue.
for an emergency. Sir is on the travel. He will join with us.
Okay.
Next,
Okay,
we will
sir.
go with
What are you speaking?
Yeah, sir. Okay, I will just call another speaker then, because
Okay, I will.
so I think we have Dr. Sunil Kumar has also joined us. He's the assistant professor of SCV Dental College and Hospitals from Qatar.
And what is the
So,
process?
sir, I request you to please share your views on this.
all are requested. Please mute your system. All are requested. Please mute your system.
Okay.
Dr. Sunil Kumar.
Mr. Kamlesh, please. Mr. Kamlesh, please mute your system.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, Sunil, sir. Yes.
Good evening, Anjum ma'am and Kali sir. Actually, the conference, thanks to IDYM group for inviting. And as per the subject matters, higher education and job opportunity. It's a wonderful topic because
Sunil sir, just give just 1-2 minutes about the introduction of yourself, so that
Okay.
everybody can.
Okay, thank you, sir. I am currently working as an assistant professor in SCV Dental College. And did my BDS in 2006 and 10, and MDS from Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. Work in various fields in forensic odontology and my research organizations like AIMS Delhi. Then I found that career opportunities depends upon the person who wants to pursue what. It depends upon what to do. The person will choose whether you go for something uh, medical line and dental line, and what to do, what to pursue actually, what you want actually. That's the important thing in higher education case. As per my knowledge in medical stream, recently many more advancements in other courses. Like Kali sir told that many certificate courses and to development of skill in that case actually going on. So after doing an MBBS or BDS, now you people might have seen that most of these doctors are writing some investigations in any diseases. So these investigations are carried out by some other persons other than this medical career persons. So this is an curriculum activity. One is clinical research. Now in India, the clinical research is an emerging field. Second, in pharma industry is highly growing in India. So pharma industry can be obtained various techniques and various robotic applications and drug manufacturing. These are the fields they can you can pursue for that. After MBBS or after engineering, also you can go for that. And third part is third and most important mainly now this 3D printing, 3D manufacturing, and 3D analytics. These are going on. So anybody in any career, if you want to enter in the biomedical field, actually, that's an important factor. So, sir, somebody raised a hand, Kamlesh sir. Okay, let me continue. If anybody wants to join any course, if anybody wants to join any course in any field, he can switch over to any other field also. That is the now this NMC guideline also tells that anybody can join any course anytime. The course has been changed to 4 year. 4 year, 2 year is general that anybody can pursue after plus two after 10 plus 2 science examination. After 2 years, they will be given option to whether going for nursing, dentistry, or MBBS course. That's a good part of NMC that new curriculum of medical science is coming emerging. So as per higher education and job opportunity, we are thinking of job opportunity after medical career. I am thinking about whether you are satisfied with your job or not. You can get a job after any medical career, but what to do if you want to go to a village after staying in Cuttack and Bhubaneswar, like cities in India where the medical colleges are established? After studying there for 10 years or 12 years, you will go to a village and serving that people. It's a good thing, noble thing. Whether you want or not, that is an important thing. If you are wanting that, then you are getting a job there. Money is getting, your money is good enough. Money is getting that around 6 PA per 6 LPA per annum or like that. But thing is, whether you are wanting that serving mankind, or you want as clinical research and development and biomedical science or biomedical engineering or statistics research purposes, that is an important thing. In my point of view, this higher education and job opportunity should be depend. If you are in higher education, then you should be choosing your career. You should choose your career what you want in your pursuit. You want to serve the mankind, you go to village or you go to your hometown or starting a clinic or doing something else, or else you want to a clinical research purposes or you want to develop something. That depends upon your inner aspect should want to inner aspect should come outside actually, whether what you want or what you not want.
That are in demand.
So thank you. This is my actually
That
opinion for regarding job
very
opportunity,
advanced are orthopedics, internal medicine.
sir.
So,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Anjum ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your views. And this is again something related to
The job
medical
of a
field.
doctor is to diagnose and
Uh,
treat illness and injury.
yes, sir, are you saying something?
No, madam, somebody is there. I'm controlling Kamlesh, sir. I'm muted.
Yeah, he's
I'm
muted.
controlling all this.
Yeah. So, yes. So thank you, Dr. Sunil Kumar. It was a really great insight, and especially you were talking about how to go ahead after finishing the education in the medical field. So that was a very good session again. And yes, Dr. Suchita Singh has also joined us. Dr. Suchita Singh, Associate Professor from GL Bajaj Institute of Management from Greater Noida. We welcome you, ma'am. And ma'am, please, I request you to share your views for the higher
I'm
education and
thankful.
job. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Anju. I'm thankful for the opportunity to express my thoughts on higher education and job opportunities. This is actually a very relevant topic, which is not only for students, but for the educators and recruiters from industry as well. Now, let us understand the meaning of higher education first, because this is the third level education for a student, and they can pursue it from either from a higher education college or a university college or from a university itself. Now in India, this is governed by UGC and AICTE. So first, let us understand that what should be the crucial aim for providing higher education, which is not only to teach but to train people, fulfill specialized social functions, and ultimately they could be able to contribute to the society as an enlightened and responsible citizens. Now, the responsibility lies on Board of Governors, Academic Board, Advisory Council, Vice Chancellors, Directors of the universities and the institutions, right? So now, as I belong to the management education, so industries look out for a skillful and a job-ready students. So now the question comes that what should be the roadmap? How should be the curriculum? What should be the pedagogy? So, in my opinion, answer lies in being receptive, collaborative, adaptive, responsive, and corrective. So, the all the answers lie in the New Education Policy 2020, which not only guides us for being receptive, collaborative, adaptive, but also for the responsive towards industry and corrective towards the institutions level, how to upgrade the curriculum. So, being receptive means that the institutions and the universities need to recognize and identify the unique capabilities of the students for their holistic developments, for which the resilience is the biggest quality wherein the educators should lay focus upon. Now, as in management education, data analytics has a big role to play because this is not only supporting e-commerce, but also the logistics as well as the finance, also in the HR domain. So the institutions have to be receptive enough from the industry inputs, and they have to upgrade the pedagogy accordingly. Now, the teachers should also be receptive for the unique skill set of the students. So they need to fine tune their skills where the students have their good hand or where they could be improved. Now, being collaborative means that the curricular and the extracurricular activities should be woven in such a way which provides not only the academic but also the vocational training onto multidisciplinary streams, which ultimately leads to the holistic education to be imparted by the institutions. So, in the new education policy, also the collaborative feature is being highlighted upon. Now, being adaptive means that the institutions and the universities have to be prompt enough to adapt various latest features which are being demanded in the industry. Now, how this could be done? This can be done by curriculum review at different intervals and offering choice based subjects, which is CBS, and the MOOCs, which is massive open online courses, into the framed curriculum. So that is also very important for offering a job opportunity for the students who are into higher education in the institutions. Now, also being responsive means that whenever there is any change is coming to the industry, the student who has been skilled by the institutions should be responsive enough. How he will be responsive? Once he is creative, He has the ability to think out of the box and the critical thinking skills, which could be inculcated in the students by introducing some extracurricular activities, life projects, so that they can take the logical decisions and also think out of the box. Now, also the other life skills like communication, cooperation, teamwork, being empathetic to the team people. This is also being given a huge weight by the recruiters these days. There is also a very important aspect of trust management, because after COVID, a lot of many people are working from home. So there is also a grave area in Indian recruiters specifically, which is about the trust management. Whether their workers, whether their employees have been able to give 100% time and they are working with 100% honesty towards their organizations or not. So this is also to be taught in the colleges itself, that how to gain or how to do the trust management with their employers. Now, being corrective means that the assessment of the student has to be progressive. So far in universities, what we are doing is that we are doing a summative assessment. Like once in a trimester, once in a semester, we are doing a end term papers or a midterm papers. But I emphasize and I personally feel that there has to be a progressive assessment of the student, which is not only through the pen and paper, but this is through the various activities, projects, and day-to-day skill which is being gathered by the student. So that progressive assessment has to be done in perpetual nature, which assess the student and correct the student then and there itself. So I think in a nutshell, if I am required to recommend that how higher education can create job skills, there has to be synergy in curriculum all across the levels of education. So starting from the school level to the graduation and up to the higher education, there has to be a harmony. It is not that student is not well versed in communication skills or is not been told in the logical thinking, and all of a sudden when he is into the placement, he is not job ready. So from schooling itself, critical thinking ability has to be inculcated. There has to be a sync at all the three levels of the education. Next is, I believe in light but tight regulatory framework, which is that yes, in the education institutions, we have to provide a flexible curriculum, choice based curriculum, but this has to be monitored in a very religious manner. So that is the again my recommendation for making job ready students. Next is outstanding research has to be given very much emphasis, because even at the national level itself, we are giving a lot of focus onto the research and the home manufacturing of not only products but machinery, and every domain we are looking for make in India. So this could be done only if the research mindset is there with students. Next is, there has to be a continuous review of the progress, which is for the sustained research and the regular assessment by not only educational experts but also by the industry people. So I think that the education institutions should invite industry people also, so that they can give their inputs time and again before it is too late, before the curriculum is designed and the students have been taught accordingly and they are in the industry, and then we get to know that no, some skills are to be inculcated. So before that only, when we start with the academic process, the curriculum should be reviewed by the inputs given by industry people. So if we will do all that, so I think the higher education will be able to meet out the objective of making job ready, pleasantly employable students. And there are huge opportunities not only in domain of data analytics in management but also into the finance. But the key lies in having the skill with the students. So that is what my take on to higher education and making or creating the job opportunity for students.
Yeah, thank you very much, Suchita ma'am. That was really a great talk from you, especially for the higher education, like you talked about the harmony between the school education and the higher education, and then you talked about creative skills, critical thinking, and about research. And the very important thing that I noticed from you was that the inviting industry professionals. Yes, it is required, ma'am, because nowadays we can't change the syllabus of the university so fast. So to just acquaint the students to the changes that are making place in the industries, it is very important to invite industry professionals. So that was a very great talk, and thank you very much, ma'am, for your.
Even the industry professionals can be invited in the form of the expert talk series.
Yeah,
Or
that's
maybe
it.
we invite from the outside India itself in form of global talk series, like we are connected virtually. So even they can also get connected virtually. We can offer small, 1 week long projects would be offered by the industry people to students. So that gives a better hand holding to the students and prepare the job ready employees for them as well. So it's a win-win situation, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining with us and share your views with us. So nextly, I would like to call upon Dr. Rashmi Maurya, Assistant Professor, KB Hinduja College of Commerce, Mumbai. Rashmi, ma'am, please take over the stage.
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much, Anjuman ma'am, for giving this opportunity. Also, Dr. Kalichandra sir, he has given this opportunity. As I'm being attached with a college which is the part of University of Mumbai. Regarding the higher education and job opportunity, the topic which has been actually taken a kind of consideration for over a long period of time. Giving education is one hand, which we are doing as a mentor. But over a period of time, the education policy has changed a lot. Now, the role of the teachers are not the teachers, they are just the mentor. And the learners who are coming to them, we need to make them, you can say, versatile or 100% a job ready person. When we say job, it's not a job which can be like a 9 to 5 job or a typical job. Now the scenario has changed completely. Being the part of the placement cell, being the head of the placement cell, what I have experienced over a period of time, whenever the industry comes for the placement, especially your campus placement, there is only one complaint from them that the students are not ready. So what do you understood by this ready word? When we say ready, it is not just the bookish knowledge what they are looking for. Higher education now, as the new NEP has given lots of opportunity to colleges, to universities to change the curriculum, modify the curriculum. Getting the status of autonomy has also given one opportunity, invite the industry people to give them the insight about the curriculum, how the curriculum should be. Now, as far as what I have experienced and what I want to contribute that in the assessment pattern, what we have the assessment pattern or what we are following, that is only the examination based what they write. The assessment pattern must be in accordance with the jobs or with the market. So it is my advice that while setting up the assessment pattern, there should be advice taken by the industry people that how to assess the students' knowledge, how to assess their understanding and skill. Because just by giving the examination, scoring the marks will not help the students to get the most suitable job. We have observed that students scoring very good marks but not able to have those skills which are specially required for the particular job. And as time is changing in Mumbai, what I have observed that machine learning and artificial intelligence, which is taking more and more interest by the students. Students are attracted towards this area, that machine learning and AI. But machine learning and AI is not restricted just the coding or just a technical knowledge. The adoption of this machine learning and AI should be in all the areas or all the sectors, whatever students are learning, whatever subjects they are learning. Job opportunity is not just the giving, you can say, the livelihood to the students. It's our responsibility to give the skill based so that they can be the entrepreneur, they can be the person who is himself is ready to earn, to give the job to the next person. Hello, yes. Now, when we say the higher education where the students have already passed through many stages of education, as ma'am has said earlier, that higher education is already giving the basic objective of higher education is giving the objective based or the skill based is specific education, not in general education. So, two things which I want to specify here, that while framing the syllabus, inclusion of the industry people is very important. Apart from that, inclusion of alumni, that is the ex-students, is also very important, because those ex-students who are working in the industry, in the market, they know very well what is the deviation between the requirement in the market and what they have learned. So their advice is, while setting the curriculum, while implementing the curriculum, in the assessment pattern, everywhere the contribution of the ex-students or alumni students are very, very important. So with this, I conclude my view on the higher education and the job opportunities for the students. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Like you rightly pointed out that yes, we have to make the students capable of facing the interviews, also the placement interviews. And yes, as rightly said, one more point, that alumni should be invited because they are the greatest source of inspiration for them. We should be having regular alumni interactions in the higher education institute, and we will get inspired by them because they are the practical. They share the practical experience. So that's always a very good uh, to do for the student. And with this note, I invite the next speaker, Dr. Praveen Gupte, Associate Professor of Mechanical Engineering from KITS College of Engineering, Kolhapur.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Please let me share the slide.
Okay.
And is the screen visible?
Not Kubadeji. Just once again, you will share it.
Now it is visible, sir. Is it visible, sir?
No. Kubadeji, just Praveenji, just you will click on that one. It is not connected. Okay, you will continue it. If PPT is not, then also you will continue it. No problem. Maybe network issue, maybe network problem.
You can continue, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. Thank you, Ruth, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Dr. Praveen Kubade. So, from Maharashtra. I did diploma, B and ME from Government College of Engineering, Karad, Maharashtra, India. Then after PhD from VIT University, Vellore. And then postdoctoral fellowship in mechanical engineering from Lincoln University, Malaysia. So currently I'm associated with KIT's College of Engineering, wherein I'm working as an associate professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering. And also I'm coordinating the research and development activities. From last 17 years, I'm associated with KIT as an associate professor. I have published more than 80 papers in reputed journals. Even I'm guiding 5 PhD scholars. I've guided many UG and PG projects. So with this, once again, I thank Dr. Rath sir and ma'am for giving me an opportunity to share my views regarding this higher education and job opportunities. Now see, career options in BTech or maybe BE, that is in engineering, and I will tell you the career opportunities in terms of government jobs, PSUs, in doing the higher studies like MTech, MS, ME, even MBA. So now talking about the private jobs. So these private jobs are classified into three categories, like some are technical jobs, some are non-technical jobs, even some are core jobs. So in technical jobs, a student are supposed to work as a software engineer, data science, or maybe QA testing related jobs he has to face. Wherein some are product-based companies like Microsoft, like Google, like Goldman Sachs, like Adobe, etc. Even there are some service-based companies. Those are focusing on service, unlike the product-based. Product-based companies, they are focusing on their product. So service-based companies are like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, etc. In non-technical, I can say like consulting, like management, and even there are some core jobs like maybe civil engineering jobs, like mechanical engineering jobs. So now we will be talking about the average packages of those technical, non-technical, and core jobs. So in case of technical, means those which are focusing on the product base, so they are getting minimum 7 to 8 lakh per annum and maximum 48 to 50 lakh per annum. So the package is bit higher in comparison with the non-technical as well as some core jobs. So students are focusing nowadays on this technical jobs. Okay, so in interviews of those technical jobs, in those interview rounds, they are being asked about the programming algorithms, data structure algorithms, and some computer related questions. Even in service-based jobs, the average package per annum is 2 to 12 lakh. So wherein there will be aptitude test only for those students. Then in case of non-technical jobs, like consulting, like management, so the companies like KPMG, like EY, like consultancy, etc. So here also we can find the average package of the students is very less in comparison with technical jobs. So here interview rounds are like they will ask you a bit about the communication skills, if you are holding any position in your society, so that will be beneficial. Even post held in colleges, so that will be beneficial. Means communication skills are important in this consulting, that is management jobs in case of non-technical jobs. Wherein talking about the core jobs, like maybe offered by mechanical engineering, civil engineering, for example, like Nissan. If Nissan are coming for the interviews, they will be concentrating on mechanical and civil engineering students. Maybe the fields like fashion technologies, agricultural companies, construction companies, like L&T. So they will choose the students from the core branches. Now talking about the government jobs, there will be UPSC, say SSC, CGL, state PCs, then public sector banks like IBPS exams. There will be SBI jobs in state banks, executive engineer, assistant engineer in Mahajanko, or maybe transmission plants. Even those students who want to do the career in research field, they can join ISRO, DRDO, etc. So now talking about the public sector undertakings, that is PSUs. So wherein 51% shares are of government companies and 49% shares are of private companies. That is the majorities of government companies. So wherein you can find the Bharat Petroleum, you can find the Indian Oil Corporation, you can find the ISRO, you can find the BARC, that is Bharat Atomic Research Center, then BSNL, then BHL, SAIL, NPTC, then DMRC. So these are some public sector jobs wherein they will be asking you about the GATE examination. So you are supposed to qualify the GATE examination, then you will straightway be called for the interviews. Written exams will be kind of granted over there. Then masters, like they can do their MS, MTech, ME if they are not getting good career opportunity after BTech or B, they can pursue the PG and get the opportunity. That is in terms of higher packages. They may do MS, they may do MTech, they may do ME. So for MS, they are supposed to give the GRE and TOEFL examination. So like US, UK, some deemed autonomous universities, they are offering the MS. MTech, say they are supposed to give GATE examination, CET examination, etc. For ME also, if they want to do the career in say teaching, they are supposed to give the GATE and CET examination for taking admission to the masters. Even they can do their masters in MBA, PGDM. In these cases, they are supposed to give the exam like CAT. So in India, the top institutions and masters are like IIM, FMS, like XLRI, like ISB, wherein students can keep the HR subject, marketing, say sale, say finance related subject they can keep, and they can do career in this field. So with this, I once again thank Dr. Rath sir, ma'am, for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. And it was like a complete guidance in how the engineering students can go ahead after completing their BTech skills. Most of the time, the BTech students just think that the only opportunity they have is going to a software industry. But it was
Yes,
like an eye opener for the people listening, because you told about the placement rounds, you told about the skills that are required, and also about the different kind of job opportunities, not only in software, but in the core companies, the software, the PSUs and higher education opportunities. Thank you very much, sir. It was really a great presentation by you. So
Thank you,
nextly,
ma'am.
I would like to call upon our next guest speaker, Ms. Geeta Sahu, Assistant Professor, Vidya Alankar School of Information Technology, Mumbai. So please, ma'am, please take over the stage.
Thank you, everyone. I hope I am audible properly.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank each one of the members present over here for giving me an opportunity. And I would also like to thank Igniting Dreams of Young Mind Foundation people. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank each one of you for giving me this platform and giving me an opportunity to speak on this. Now, before I would just introduce myself. I am Professor Geeta Sahu, an assistant professor in one of the reputed colleges in Mumbai, that is Vidya Alankar School of Information Technology. Currently, I am pursuing PhD from Symbiosis Center of Research and Innovation. My area of interest, the research interest, includes machine learning and AI. And I have been an assistant professor in that college for almost a decade. Now, speaking to this higher education and job opportunities, how we can relate. First of all, when students comes into picture about the higher education, the learning skills, their behavior, their lifelong empowerment as a person, that transformation is very much needed along with this higher education scenario. It always affects, strongly this higher education and job opportunity, and it has always been getting affected, and it can be considered as one of the predictor in field of job opportunity when we talk about higher education. Education sector must include some of the expansion, such as career guidance, some counseling sessions to organize by each of the individual institution. This counseling session would always, it should help students for their betterment in their future job opportunities. Students at particular level should be given some more, placement opportunities as well. And when the placement opportunity comes into picture, the placement always involves a few steps where a student has to go through. So when the students, they are in the placement phases, the first step they have to clear is the aptitude. As one of our friends directly said about the aptitude topic, that is the most crucial step where every student, whether the student belongs to arts category, commerce, science, whatever it is, every student has to go through the entrance examination, the basic examination, which is nothing but the competitive examination. So what, as an assistant professor, what our college, what we prefer, to provide some value-added course in the field of aptitude or competitive examination course, which is very much crucial in their field. Then next comes the technical rounds. So we want our students, we want students to be prepared for the technical rounds or some technical presentation kind of thing. So where we conduct a lot of activities, or these activities can be conducted by different colleges. That will help in building their confidence, self-confidence will come in them, and similarly, they will be able to appear for the personal rounds or some of the personal interviews. This will also help students to build some of the employability skills, like some of the specific hands-on training, workshops that should be conducted, so that student will have the specific technical skills or training in that particular field. Maybe let's say ML, machine learning, or data science. We can introduce these small courses which is actually needed in this industry. So when we design the curricular activities and the syllabus should have the mapping as per the industry requirements. All right. So that back calculation, that back propagation we need to do in a right way to make our education more and more stronger, which will influence the students' life, perhaps. Every noble institution, they should keep their vision and mission, that will enable the learners and to make a good citizen also, as per the society needs. Then we can inculcate some of the projects when the students are going through their curriculum. Some of the projects can be, we can call it as mini projects kind of things, where we can impart some marks as per their syllabus or as per the semester pattern, where when the
Geeta madam, am I audible?
Yeah, I think she has some network issues. I was also just looking for it. Geeta ma'am?
this in every semester, maybe not every subject, but at least few subjects that will help them to build a self-confidence. And during interviews, they can say with a confidence, yes, I've done a mini project, I've done an application, I've made an application, maybe in Python, maybe now, whatever it is. But that will help to build the self-confidence in you. Then when we talk about syllabus or the the curriculum, always the curriculum has to be approved by the professional body. Of course, it is being done. Okay, till now it is being done, which is helping students, to make the thinking ability, the capability to do more in future as per the industry requirement, which can map with the industry setup. Okay, and the course which will be taught by the staff, those staff should also be well trained. As in the field of, since I am from the field of IT, computer science background, I would relate in this way that, every day or maybe one after the year, the application or the languages, it keeps on changing. All right. So the staff also has to be well equipped with all these technical skills before, they bombard anything on students. So those things are mandatory. Now, apart from the staff, apart from the students' activities, we should inculcate some of the resources which is actually beneficial to students. Are we providing enough resources? Although we have all the activities, syllabus, all the evaluated courses, but are we able to provide resources to our students? That is one of the important criteria which everybody should keep in mind. We should provide practical hands-on experiments to the students with a lot of resources, ITC facilities, virtual training, virtual lab setup, how to go about it. Okay, with some real-life simulation and some industry standard equipments, which will again be fitted and that will fit the students into that particular industry field. Now, what is the value of this education? Of course, I can relate this entire learning process with the help, with the money, in terms of money, where a better job opportunity results in a better pay and it should have a better job stability. Okay, student will learn more and gain more experiment as well as experience with a lower rates of unemployment. With
I think I've lost connection again. Geeta ma'am?
Okay, we will proceed with the next, madam.
Okay, sir. So, yes. Because I think she has lost connection. So, nextly, I would like to invite another speaker, another eminent speaker present with us, Dr. Animesh Agrawal, Project Fellow at National Institute of Technology, Raipur, and Mechanical Engineering Department.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you,
Please
ma'am.
go ahead.
So first, I would like to thank Dr. Anjum, ma'am, Dr. Kalicharan, sir, for giving me this opportunity to share my thought about the career guidance. So this is Dr. Animesh Agrawal, Research Associate in Mechanical Engineering Department, NIT Raipur. So first of all, I would like to discuss that if a student want to plan his career, so there must be some certain things which should be taken care of. So first of all, there are a lot of options and opportunities available in everywhere. All options are equally good and compete with each other. But student should choose a career based on their academic, personality, and desire. So what he or she wants to do. So that is totally up to them. Now, before discussing the career, so career is mainly focused based on these four things which we can say here. So first, know yourself. So what you want to know means what is your interest, what are your values, what are your skills, assets. So first of all, you have to know what you have. Then explore possibilities. So you have to research, try things out, narrow choices, and find a few that fit. Third one is the make choices. Now you have to set the goals. Student needs to develop a plan and address barriers. The fourth one is the make it happen. Means a student has to put plan into action, learn along the way, achieve goals. Now, next, come to the what are the ambitions and what are the realities. So, before making a career choice, take time to understand what a student want to pursue their goal, your likes and preferences. Then, ambitions cannot be injected nor can it be imitated. So this is totally up to the student where they find their interest, where they want to go, where they want to pursue their career. So it is totally up to the students. So that they have to define first. Now the career can be divided into two parts. First one is the education-based career. Second one is the talent-based career. So education-based career. So Suchita ma'am has discussed about the that AICT and UGC are very much taking care of the education-based career. But we can say we can divide this career into these two segments. First one is the formal education system. We can say formal education system, what we are doing, like we are passing the examination, we are writing the examination, and we are passing it, and we are getting a score. And second one, we can say the informal education system. So what are the informal education system? That should be a very big, we can say, the challenge in our society. Suppose I want to uh, get service for my bike and I have to go to a mechanic. And mechanic is having a 12 to 15 years of experience, but he is not having any kind of certification. So uh, how I can assess that this mechanic is good or this mechanic is bad or this mechanic is having experience, and what about their career? So that should be there. So we are having a very good team in our NIT Raipur. So we are focusing on the formal education system as well as the informal education system. What are the challenges they are facing in informal education system, and what are the uh, uh, advantages are in formal education system. So we are going to map, and we want to put this in front of the government, that there should be some certification courses for the informal education system, so man can easily can identify, or easily can get the job if he is having certain experience in certain field. Now, next, learn about the careers. So, what are the careers? So, first one is the realistic. There are many type of the career. First one is the realistic career. Second one is the investigative type of career. Third one is the artistic career. Fourth one is the enterprising career. Fifth one is the social career, and then conventional career. Okay. So, what is the realistic career? Suppose anyone is from the mechanical background and like to working in mechanical field. So you can be or student can be a engineer, architect, forester, pilot, military.
Animesh sir, can you put on your video camera on, please, if possible?
Yeah. So I'm not visible, sir.
No, you are not visible. You just put on the video camera on.
Sir, Animesh sir is visible.
Yeah, sure.
I
Kali
think
sir,
there's
visible.
two devices.
Am I visible, sir?
No.
Yes, sir. In some other
My
two
camera,
animes
my
there.
camera is on, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two animes sir is there. One is visible, another is not visible.
Yeah, actually, just because I have connected with two devices.
Please,
Just
sir,
because
please
my
come.
laptop's mic is not working, so I have logged in with my mobile also. Okay. So in realistic career, as I have discussed, that a person which would like to work in a mechanical background, so he can be an engineer, architect, forester, pilot, military officer, craft person, this much. And if a person want to pursue his job in investigative type, so if a person is curious and science oriented in nature, also a person likes science, technology, research investigating, or studying natural sciences, then the career opportunities are chemist, economist, physician, dentist, psych, surgeon, psychologist, like this. Then artistic. If a person is creative and artistic in nature, then they have career path as artist, musician, singer, actor, interior designer. Then if a person is interested in enterprising side, so the career path will be manager, salesperson, marketing analysis, broker, contractor, like this. If a person is oriented towards the social behavior, then the career path will be counselor, social service director, interviewer, teacher, nurse, etc. Now, the conventional thing, if a person is oriented towards the conventional things, then the career path will be CPA, banker, business teacher, clerk, finance expert, etc. Now, the student must have some skills which are communication skill. Students must have a strong communication skill, problem solving, problem solving, then responsibility, then eagerness to learn, creative thinking, people skill, personal skill, and self management. So, student should very much aware about the workplace where he or she is going to work. So it is very important to understand what the workplace is like. Each workplace is unique and different. If you work more, you can make better choices for your future time. So this much from my side, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Like you just pointed out so many career opportunities that are available with the persons working in different fields. And the very important point that you started with is self-awareness. Yes, we need to know ourselves because many times it happens that the students just go into the field which are being suggested by someone else. They don't identify their own interest, what they are interested in. And then after a certain time, after studying for 2, 3, 4 years, they realize that no, my interest is not engineering. I'm interested in something else. So that is the very first thing. That's the basic thing. In fact, the person who is pursuing higher education should identify that, and the others, the parents and the relatives should support it so that we go to a right career path. So thank you very much,
Ma'am,
sir.
actually, we are working for this formal and informal education. So we are proposing some research for that also. So we have published one paper, I think, for this formal and informal education. What are the challenges for informal education and what are the benefits in formal education system? And what should be the certification for them who's having 10 to 15 years of experience, and how a person can identify that he is a very good knowledge and he is not having a knowledge. So that's what we are doing, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you the team for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts.
Thank you very much, sir. And it was really a great topic, great talk given by you, especially about the formal and informal education. So with this note, I call upon another speaker, one more eminent speaker we have with us, Dr. Dhiren Behera, Associate Professor, Mechanical Engineering from Odisha. So we welcome you, sir.
Oh,
Go ahead.
very good evening to respected and eminent speakers in today's evening. I am very much thankful to the organizer, Professor Rath, and Chairman Madam. In fact, the title of the talk for today, it is something related with higher education, something related with higher education. So we are basically focusing on higher education. It may be above graduation. We can say UG or PG, or you can say PhD or postdoc. So how these qualifications, higher education with a job can be related, isn't it? So basically, why at all we go for this studying higher education? You'll find it helps people. How it helps people? You'll find it helps people to enhance their skill and efficiency, so that they can earn their bread and butter in future life. So how can they earn? How can they earn? As a teacher, we have a role. As a entrepreneur, one has a role. As a administrator, one has a role. So each individual has a role in the system. We can call it as a system. We can call this system as a system. So in any system, you'll find it has certain inputs parameter. It has certain output parameter. So if I consider this as a higher education as a system, so what are the parameters? What are the input parameters? Number one, primarily students are there and teachers are there, and whatever infrastructure building, it may be private or it may be government or it may be aided. So there are different varieties of organization we are working in, or the students are learning. So teaching learning process is a very complex process. So it has to be focused, and government in due course of time, they are making so many plans, 5-year budget plan, or so many plans they are making. They are also bringing some amendments. So what is the need of the hour? Now you'll find, I am basically from Odisha. myself. Just to introduce myself, because I am Dr. Dhiren Kumar Behra, madam has introduced. I did my BTech from Nagpur itself, Maharashtra. That is National Institute of Technology, Nagpur. Earlier, it was called, when I was studying, it was called Visvesvaraya Regional Engineering College, VRC. Probably those who are from Maharashtra, they may be well aware about VNIT, Nagpur. So subsequently, I did my master also and PhD from Jadavpur University, basically in the area of industrial engineering and management. What I have seen, because we, as a teacher, we have to focus on job, my quality of teaching. We must focus on quality, not the quantity. Because students, those who are coming, they are of different stratas. They are of different IQs. So always spoon feeding is not, because what in school days you will find students, they are given from this chapter, you read this chapter, question like this. But you will find that we can, when you go off or have the order, you do not know what the question will be. So we have to focus in such a way that students should be mastering particular field. He should be selected, because always I say that a student should be sold in the market. He should be properly trained. If I'm not sold in the market, then obviously my quality is very bad. I am very, or you can say I'm not fit for nothing. So you can say knowledge, skill and knowledge is important. Skill and knowledge is important. So you can say this job, because everybody wants higher job package. Education is important for earning, because to get better earning, if you are more educated, definitely your earning will be more. Your earning will be more, and you can say have more opportunity in their life, and you'll find education. You'll find higher education, because you will be more learned. If you are more learned, you are competing in a larger mass, higher mass, or more number of competitors are coming into picture. So you are competing. So the nation's prosperity will be increasing. If you are, for example, if you are talking of India, Kerala is most developed, because as far as teaching learning is concerned, teaching, they are most developed, because their pattern, education, literacy rate is high. And you'll find that, so for that, what we have to do? We have to focus on world-class infrastructure, institution. And for that, investment has to be done. For that investment, you have to take. And more important is that, for example, if you say what I was saying, higher education is a system. Higher education is a system. So inputs are students, outputs are inputs are students, teachers, infrastructure, or whatever it may be. So output is your finished good. We can say finished good and finished product. What is that finished product? So finished product means getting the satisfied degree and getting a job. If I am teaching a student, or the student is getting the degree and is not sold in the market, or no company is hiring him, then my mind teaching is of no use. Mind teaching is of no use, and the degree is just like a it is a garbage paper or just a plain garbage, because that degree will not fetch me if I am not getting with that certificate. If I'm not employable in the market, then what is the use of that? So in education sector, because you'll find jobs can be of different category. In education, you'll find there are you can earn for vice chancellor or chancellor, or you can go for principal or professor, or if you go into hard lecturer or assistant professor, or you can go down the other school principal, teacher. All those they can be, isn't it? So they jobs, this is for teaching jobs. And non-teaching jobs, if you go to industries, you will find that you can have a command. Because, for example, I am from mechanical engineering. Though practically I am a mechanical engineering, truly speaking, because we are in research and we are in teaching line, practically for my own vehicle, if I am taking to a mechanic to do the repair, then what is the use of that? That has to be taken care of. So you will find that what I was saying in the higher education system. So this in the system output is your your students are getting the job after getting the degree. So you'll find in the system there are so many factors. If what is the feedback when the students get certificate or getting the job, he gives his feedback. If he is not selected in any company, if he's not employable in anywhere, then he will definitely say that this institution is bad, this teacher is bad, this organization is bad. So that has to be taken care of. His feedback has to be taken care of. Students' feedback. So feedback mechanism is important. You'll find that AICT or UGC or any institution, any organization, worldwide, they take the feedbacks. So that with that feedbacks, they can rectify, they can suggest that these are the tricks, these are the methods, these are the ideas you can focus on. You have to practice that. So that feedback. So that with that feedback, you just again that process will be. We have another parameter we call in the system called, you can say, conversion process. That means teaching and learning, whether it is practical based or whether it's theory based. So we have so many papers, theory, practical, hand or projects, mini projects, isn't it? So because majority will find that students, those who are coming nowadays, you'll find in engineering, people in Odisha particularly, government engineering colleges seats are remaining vacant. They are basically focused on computer science because they want job. They don't want to read core branches. They want computer science. Government engineering college seats are all, majority colleges have left blank or vacant, most of the seats. The reason is, so how this conversion process, there is a parameter called random fluctuation. We have called random fluctuation. That means why the output is bad. The output may be bad because maybe of random fluctuation. So it may have, suppose some problem is there. For example, COVID. COVID has came into picture. During this COVID, what students never came. They tried to learn through this online digital. But whenever I was taking a practical final year MTech class on Saturday, I asked him on some production management of industrial management, industrial engineering, one problem, basic problem. He couldn't understand. Well, I have taken your class. Yes, sir. You should supposed to know. Yes, sir. But he does not. This was very pathetic because what the students are they saying they are taking this online means they are making on camera on and making this for present attendance online. So this has to be strictly scrutinized. So these are the parameters you can say these are because of COVID, this factor may be there. So quality of the students are that. Now you'll find some of the universities, some of the institutions, they are giving certificate issued during COVID. Practically, I am saying, as a thesis supervisor, I always say, I write in master's thesis that certificate is being issued during COVID. It is the organizer who will scrutinize it time again. Isn't it? So this is what feedback we can say random fluctuation. So by this, you will find that, and you will find in any higher education, we use a concept called in higher education, what is the lacuna? You'll find they never obey the concept of quality circle. For example, I am specialized in industrial engineering and management. I will not be in the team because there are certain policies why our institution, state government institution or other organizations, some of the organization, they are at not at par. Many private organizations are above us. We have to admit it. We have to admit it. Maybe that it is that infrastructure is bad or that is poor. We have to admit that why our system is so poor. Because this type of concept we are not in. What is this concept called quality cycle? That means you have to take people from different stratas. You will not pick only one. You have to take people from different strata, different areas. For example, educationalists should be there in the system. But what in policy making you'll find those who are sitting in administration, they are deciding. What is the most benefit to them, they are deciding. That is the lacuna and sorrow part. Because they, and you will always notate job rotation is very important, job rotation. Because one should not be kept impending. That is not done. That is not done. So practically you will find, so what in higher education, you'll find job. So you'll find, I was reading some article yesterday, I came across a article, just I will show, because what are they have written something. The top 20 jobs in 2013. So they have expected through one journal paper, they have shown the top 20 jobs in 2030. What are the jobs coming in the year 2000 expected to come? Where one should focus. I'm just reading it. Body part maker. Body part maker. Another is a nanomedic, they have said. Another is a farmer of genetically engineered crops and livestock. That means sun, poultry, all those things. And another very important parameter where they have focused on top job, old age wellness manager, consultant specialist. Because people will find that now you'll find due to healthcare or medical facilities, age limit has gone up, living. So you'll find old age wellness manager, consultant specialist. That has to be, that job has to be, coming days it is focused. Another is memory augmentation surgeon. Another job is, you'll find new science ethicist. Another is space pilot. These are the jobs in 2030, which will be charming. Space pilot, architects, and tour guides. Okay. And another is vertical farmers. Another is climate change reversal specialist. These are the jobs. What that journal they have written. These are the papers which are anticipated or expected. And another is your quarantine enforcer. Another, these are the jobs, and weather modification police, virtual lawyer. Virtual lawyer. That means online. Now you'll find Supreme Court of India. They are giving their decision online. And alternative vehicle developers. Then waste data handler, virtual clutter organizer, time broker, time bank trader, this bank trader, time bank trader, social networking worker, personal branders. So these are the some of the things that journal paper I was going through. So they have said, they have written that. So in this connection, what I want to say, we must design the curriculum in such a way that we so that our students should be sold in the market. You will find that this training placement officer, they are appointed in some organization. They do not know. They cannot speak 1 hour or 15 minutes. But because they have some influence in the system, or they are in the coterie, and they are being kept. So job rotation is not there. Efficient persons in government, there are a lot of politics are there. And that is the reason why you'll find state funded or other organizations, you'll find they are not going. And private colleges, because they are going, they are best. Why? Because they want output. They are focused. And you'll find this, I'm to say that two of the private colleges, three private colleges from Odisha, none of the government college, they are in top ranked. We have to admit it. Because I am from government engineering college, does not mean say that I will say best. We are competing globally, not locally. We are competing globally, isn't it? So in this competition, this NRF ranking, all those things, they are ahead of us. Why? Reason is there is many lacunas. Because the person, for example, I will say, I know swim, brooming. I can clean my room, brooming. But the person who is involved regularly and always coming to the morning and cleaning the room, he knows better than me. He should be so in teaching higher learning system. So I'm running now out of time. Because to highlight that in higher education, lot of reformation is required, starting from pedagogy and feedback system and quality monitoring and job evaluation. So many things have to be taken care of, so that your students should be employable. It's not necessary that the only teaching job is there. There are so many jobs. He should be shown in the market. Our objective, our mission, the mission of the government is that the students, anyone, he should be sold in the market. He should be employable. He should be earning his bread and butter. That is the reason. Not that he get a degree and he is not able to, and he's struggling for earning. That is a sad part. So obviously, this education system will enrich us, will make the competition more. If you are more educated, more learn, competition will be more, thereby our society will go off. So with this, because I am closing this, that in higher education system, one thing is your training and placement section should be focused, and feedback and system should be taken care of, and students should be motivated. Motivation is important, because motivation, sometimes you'll find if your students are not motivated, incentives, job incentives, if it is not given, the employee will not work, a student will not work. You would tell students that you come regularly, I'll put you 10 marks. If you do not come, you lose 10 marks. So by that, you'll find that students will motivate. And feedback also, feedback, the management should take the feedback so that the system can be improved or enhanced. So with this, I thank the organizer, Professor Rath, for giving me a chance and scope to share my thought and views in this platform of conference. With this, I thank once again Professor Rath and organizers, and Madam who is sharing the session for this seminar. And an important thing I have to forget. This is one platform is for collaboration. We must, student, teachers, or the professors, faculty, institution, collaboration is important. Sharing of thought, sharing of ideas is important. So this platform is one of the beautiful platforms Professor Rath has designed it nicely, so that this is a platform of collaborative works. So that the system grows and we grows along with that, and students also get aware about new technology, because whatever I am following, I can share my thoughts, and whatever other resource persons, experts, they are teaching, the style of teaching is they will share. So by this, give and take policy sharing, we also improve the system or enhance the efficiency of the system. With this, I once again thanks the organizer, Professor Roth and Madam and other my colleagues, experts for this conference. With this, thank you. Any doubts?
Thank you, Dr. Dhiren Kumar Behra, sir. A nice discussion and suggestion you had given. After Corona, during the Corona, there's a lot of problems happened, but at the same time, those students who have taken care, they got a chance and they gained the knowledge through the online platform. But those students who want to cheat, so they thought that they are cheating with the system, but they already cheated by themselves only. Nobody is responsible for that one. Because of starting from the school, colleges, and every teachers, yeah, they have taken their best how to conduct the classes and knowledge can be transferred. But physical class and online classes are a little bit different. But what and now the SWAYAM NPTEL platform, and there are so many universities are there, those who are giving the online courses, and they are evaluating very strictly. And those student and faculty members also, those who enroll for that one, they gain the knowledge. And I personally, I'm telling that through the SWAYAM NPTEL and some other online courses that Udexia, other Microsoft, etc. They are giving a lot of opportunity through online, though we cannot able to reach there. But both the platform are required, and for physical level, it is highly essential, because practical things that is very essential for the knowledge. So for now in the higher education, we are focusing on the how the content will be delivered in a practical mode, in a practical manner. A very good elaborations given. Thank you, Dr. Dhiren Kumar Behra, sir. Now request Dr. Balaji Kumar Chaudhary, sir, who is working as an assistant professor in the Department of Engineering at Parala Maharaja Engineering College, Autonomous College, Barampur, Odisha. Now, I request Balaji sir to take over this.
Thank you, Kalicharan Rath sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Please continue.
As Kali sir told me regarding this higher education and job opportunities, I have started from the scratch, and what I have done, I have find out some scopes of engineering. I am moving into the engineering, as I am from the engineering field. Myself, let me introduce myself. Myself, Dr. Balaji Kumar Chaudhary. I am assistant professor in Parala Maharaja Engineering College, one of the government engineering college of Odisha. And I am from mechanical background, so I am emphasizing on mechanical things. And I will emphasize the scope of engineers. Let me start from the scratch that what is engineering. As I have found out, some in engineering, it deals with the mathematics and deals with science. If you are able to, or good in mathematics and good in science, then you can enroll in the field of engineering. That is very clear from the beginning, because in the entry level, you have to have mathematics, physics, and chemistry as your year. And now the things have changed. They have changed. Art students also can enroll in these things. New education policy also came, and a lot of changes that is going to happen in future. And that those things now it is not clear, but that will happen in future. Okay, and engineering is a field that requires many people work with different skills to work together and solve the problems in a simple way. In the for example, let us take the example of a hydraulic power plant. In the hydraulic power plant, civil persons they designed the dam, all the things, and mechanical persons installed the turbine, all the things, and electrical people electrical engineers take care of generator things and transmission of electrical energy, all the things, and they mutually work together to solve the problem and fulfill the requirement of our electricity. Okay, so what I would like to tell, but the engineering people should have creativity, persistence, and desire for improvement. These three things are required for them. Then, why to choose engineering as a career? Because most of the things I have came across, parents wish. Our parents told that is why we enroll. And after 12th, they don't. They have only two options. What are the options? They have to become a doctor or else an engineer. They are not interested in doctor, so they are moving into the engineering line. Okay, most of the things are happen, but actually what should be there? They have to take interest in the field of engineering because it has some challenges. They have curious about the engineering things. They have some excitement to learn the things from engineering point of view. And most of the students are interested in engineering, or parents are also, because in engineering field they find some money. Okay, good salary is there. Okay, and some students are interested because they can travel from here to other place, all the things. Okay, so they move on to Bangalore. They move abroad. Okay, and it is also gives them a social status that the student is an engineer. Okay, so these are the things, and I think a positive way to choose the engineering as a career, to do something good in the society, new way, new technology, work in some year technology. But students also have their mind that they after doing the engineering, they will work in a big company. Okay, but a few students are there who wish to become an engineer and they come to for engineering field. Okay, so different branches are there of engineering. All of you know that automobile engineer deals with the automotives, chemical engineer deals with the chemicals, civil engineer structural, bridges, dams, they are dealing with those things, design and simulation of all the things. Computer science engineering, they deal with the system softwares and application softwares. Electrical engineering dealing with the electric generation, maintenance, and transmission of electrical energy and machines maintenance. And mechanical engineering deals with the mechanical things. They design the mechanical things and simulation. They are doing the production also, and they are doing the maintenance also. So industrial and production also, some engineering are there. They focuses on the industrial practices and production processes. Agricultural engineering is also there. OUAT in our Odisha, Bhubaneswar is there. So they focuses on the farming and apply the technology over there. Aerospace engineering is also a booming technology. Very few colleges are there who are providing aerospace engineering. Metallurgical material engineering, that is also important, because the materials, the application of the materials is also very crucial. And another two important things is that biotechnology or biomedical. Okay, we are mixing the two things, biology and the medical, technology together, and we are making one subject, biotechnology, that is also an booming now. Okay, and nowadays environment is polluting, so environmental engineering is also come into the picture in some colleges. So what are the advantages of an engineering degree? Okay, great salary for bachelor degree, unlimited opportunity, able to work in metro cities and abroad, that is also important. Scope to work in an industry, if someone have dream, okay, for international visits, then also that is a good and respected career, and they will able to work with some eminent talented persons that they came across. Okay, they can make their life a great difference by coming into the field of engineering. They can work as a application engineer. They can be a plant production engineer. They can be a MEP engineer. MEP means mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineer. Here means one person is there, but he must have three qualities: mechanical engineering quality, electrical engineering quality, and plumbing also there. So MEP engineer is also very important in the market. Marketing engineer, sales engineer, quality, to check the quality engineer there, meant to keep the plant running, maintenance engineer, okay, software engineer, okay, to make the schedule or plan the project planner or scheduler, design engineer, and security system. Safety is very important. So security system engineer, mechanical engineer, process design engineer, industrial engineer, structural engineer, and R&D engineer. A lot of jobs of positions are available. And as Dhiren sir told, nowadays we are some new positions are coming with current requirements. Okay, that is very peculiar. Okay, and the engineers where they can work, they can work in MNC companies. Okay, like Microsoft, TCS, Accenture, IBM, Capgemini, okay, like MNC companies, they can work. And if they work in the plants in India, also a lot of plants are also, industries are available. Ashok Leyland, Hero Honda Motors, Bajaj, Maruti, Suzuki Limited, Mahindra, a lot of L&T, okay, Godrej, Dabur, a lot of companies are there. Where they can ask in government and PSUs also, ISRO, DRDO, HL, IOCL, okay, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, HPCL, Bharat Earth Movers. These are the PSUs are also available. They can work after completing 4 years degree. Okay, and if they are able to do the MTech and PhD, and teaching education is also available, IITs, NITs, state universities and engineering colleges, along with some engineering schools also open for them. And they can be an entrepreneur, or they can start up a company with the help of government and other funding agencies. Research labs are also available for them. CSIR, IARI, TIFR, VCC Kolkata, a lot of research labs are there, open opportunity for them. They can join and work there. A military line is also there. They can join Army, Naval, and Air Force in officer post after appearing the staff selection SSC of respective boards. Then I will tell you what else can be done with engineering degree. Apart from these things, okay, engineering degree is a key to achieve many other goals at top positions. Because one engineer, if he do MBA or after some promotions, he will promoted to managerial level. He can work as a general manager or like that, higher post. And he can be an executive officer or a chief executive officer of companies. We have some examples of Indian company in companies. Indians are CEO of very big companies, and they can work as a scientist in ISRO, DRDO, CSIR, like research labs, and they can be a professor after doing MTech and PhD, completing PhD. And they can become a IAS officer also. They can be after appearing the UPSC examinations. Then what can be done as in what they can do? Okay, they can invent new things to help people to live together by mobile, social apps, games. Okay, they can identify and cure the diseases. Okay, as an engineer also, they can identify and cure the diseases, and they make the machines to do the things. And they can contribute themselves with technology to protect the environment. And they must able to find out the alternate source of energy, because energy scarcity is going going to happen in future. So these are the challenges that they have to do, and they have to use the latest technology to increase the production rate and efficiency of the machines, and by that we can improve our living status in our society. So finally, I came across some latest technologies that is currently running in the market. So 3D modeling and simulation with digital twin, that is currently with 3D experience software that is available. Okay, IBM, more companies are preferring this digital twin. So what is digital twin? Digital twin is nothing but one model is created and simulated as such how it will react with practical physical things that is in the surrounding. That is the digital twin. That is the very latest technology. So in our college, in Paramount Engineering College, we have a center of excellence on aerospace, defense, and allied industries. I am the in charge of that one. And 3D experience software, we are using this digital 3D modeling and simulation with digital twin technology, and the students are getting training in that center of excellence. And I hope this could produce some job opportunities in the market. Apart from that, industrial automation is very important. Robotics, 3D printing, IoT, artificial intelligence, machine learning, 5G technology, data science, electric vehicle is now booming. Some vehicles are coming with battery or some hydrogen, oxygen, which will run from water, or like these challenging things are going on. Okay, so we are struggling to make a successful electric vehicle. So there is much scope in that field. Big data analysis, cloud computing, cyber security, because nowadays security is very important. So cyber security is booming, and we have also another center of excellence on cyber security and cloud computing in our Paramount Engineering College. So students are also getting training on that. Quantum computing, edge computing, these are the latest technologies. So what I will suggest finally, that as our government of Odisha has taken one initiative to establish the center of excellences in the government engineering colleges, okay, different center of excellences to cater the requirement of the industry. So main thing is that there is a gap between the industry and our education. So what we have to do, the industry needs the students should be ready to work with the company directly. So what they need, they must be trained before joining the year. So aiming on that, what do we have to do? We have to make the center of excellences, we facilitate them to get trained to cater the requirements of the industry. We have to make them industry ready. That is the thing I want to tell in this platform, so that students will get absorbed in the market. That's all from my side. Thank you, Kali sir. And
yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Balaji sir. It's a nice, you can say that one kind of the suggestions and the experience you said, which will be surely helpful to the student. Now I request Dr. Santosh Kumar Sahu sir. Yeah, Dr. Santosh Kumar Sahu sir, please give a brief introduction about yourself.
Dr. Santosh Kumar Sahu sir, please give a brief introduction about yourself. And
yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, please. Over to you.
Hello.
Yes, Santosh sir, over to you.
Good evening, good evening, one and all. And
yes, Santosh sir, over to you. Proceed.
Okay, sir. Good evening, one and all. Thank you, everyone present over here, and I thank to the organizing member for giving me an opportunity to present my views in this platform. as the topic belongs to that of the higher education and job opportunity. So as we know, the higher education that focus on that of the territory level education that is imparted after 10+2 pattern, as we know previously in traditional ways. And in that case, we are considering that that 12 years of schooling, and in case of primary education, and 2 years of secondary education in previously. Now in the new education policy, who is aiming to that of the changing the multidimensional field, like right from the regulatory framework to curriculum structure and research environment. And as a whole, that new education policy, which is based on 4 pillars, including access, equity, quality, and accountability. So aiming to that new education policy, several reforms in the reforms in that of the course structure also started. And the main aim or objective of this higher education policy is that we should impart the outcome-based education, which is essential for that of the nowadays for all the students, because we need to prepare them for the industry requirement point of view. And also we need to introduce some value-added courses, which is beyond that of the syllabus, that is which is not included in that in their curriculum. And another also, we may think about that of the different skill enhancing program in their curriculum for semester wise or for yearly pattern. And also we may involve them towards a different thinking platform, like design thinking, or involving in such type of model designing, like that, so that they can gaining the more knowledge related to that of the innovative ideas, which will help them for ready for their corresponding job sectors. And also we should more emphasizing on multidiscipline structures, means course structures, so that they can able to cope up with the real-time issues, and that will help them for ready for the industry point of view. So this is all about that of the higher education reforms. That means we need to focus on these points, so that our student or learners can get more benefited, and they can also having the full confidence on themselves, so that they can ready for that of the industry requirement. As we thinking about that of the career exploration, that means the job opportunity point of view. So as so many speakers are already outlined the different points related to that of the different sectors of job opportunity. So in that job opportunity point of view, proper counseling is required for that of the individual students before they are entering into that of the particular course, so that they should have some mindset or goal setting, that and they should also aware of that of the different areas or different field of job sectors, so that they can mindset or they can set their goals, and accordingly they can focus on their course also. So career exploration is the plays a vital role in most of the job seeking students, and this career exploration can help the students to reach their potential by seeking career guidance, what they are needing, and to start a career path that leads to a rewarding future. So that's a career exploration is most, or we can say the counseling of career before entering into the course is essential, so that they have the full information and they have the full confidence on that of the particular course structure, and accordingly they can prepare for themselves for the requirement of job field. And our students are take the charge, and they are also responsible for making their education and career decision after the intermediate stage, and managing their career and controlling their destiny also in some extent. So if you are considering as a 100% on that. Means if we are considering the different informations or different data sets, so we may conclude that 30 to 40% of students, they are setting their goals and accordingly they are moving forward so that they can achieve that particular target. But rest of the students, they are diverted in the different directions, so that's why they are not meeting the target level. So in that case, the proper guidance and counseling is required in order to meeting their target level. So their career will affect their future if they are diverted from their goal setting. So and also their future lifestyle also can be disturbed due to their improper planning. So in that case, the career exploration or counseling is highly essential in order to achieving the target level. And as we know that in order to achieving the target level by the individual students, in order to fulfill their that is potentiality. So in that case, we need to provide the different skill enhancing platforms so that they can enhance their skills in order to strengthen their potentiality for the industry requirement. So in that case, we may able to conduct some sort of skill enhancing program, or we can say some workshops related to that of the particular field, so that or particular industry oriented requirements, so that that information or that course will help them for readiness for their job opportunity. And also we may able to conduct the different that is competitions, just like Government of India also started that Smart Hackathon, Smart India Hackathon, and other competitions are also there. So that is also enhancing the skills of the individual students, those who are more that is career oriented. So these points or these fields will perfectly guide them in order to achieving their target. So as we know, already we know that in order to exploring the career, there are different stages we may follow. That is determining the interest, discover the particular career path, and a proper planning or goal setting is required. So these three stages is essential for exploring the career, or we may say in order to proper planning the target level. And in order to find out the proper planning, we should focus on that of the particular interest of individuals. If the interest of individual is deterministic, if the interest of the individual students is that is target oriented, then only he or she may be achieving the target perfectly. So interest is must, and then we should plan the particular goal setting. That means we can also plan our goal in order to meet the target level. So these three points is highly essential for individual students in order to meeting their career points. So this is my point of view, that the outcome based education along with that of the particular value-added course and skill enhancing program will enhance the potentiality of the individual students in order to meet the industry requirement. So this is my view. Thank you for organizing member giving me an opportunity to present the view here.
Very good.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, ma'am. Also.
Very nice.
Very nice presentations you've given. Explore about the outcome-based education.
Explore about the outcome-based education.
Now I may request Dr. Suraj Kumar Mukti sir, if you are comfortable.
Now I may request Dr. Suraj Kumar Mukti sir, if you are comfortable, then.
Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Are you there, sir?
Dr. Suraj Kumar Mukti sir, are you there?
Dr. Suraj Kumar Mukti sir, are you there?
Okay. Then
No,
Thank
sir,
you.
he's not there. I just
Yeah.
checked the list. He's
Yeah.
not there.
Yes. Yes.
You can conclude, sir.
Madam, can you please proceed on? And will you conclude or shall I conclude?
Will you conclude or shall I conclude?
Amrit, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I'm
Anju,
there.
madam, please. Yeah. Please conclude that sessions.
Yes,
And
sir,
I request
please conclude
provide
that
the
Sir,
sessions.
someone,
I request
Santosh Kumar, sir, can you just mute yourself?
Santosh Kumar.
Yeah, please proceed, madam. I control that one.
So it was a
After
lovely talk from
after that
all
one, after this one, all of you will
experts
take one photo.
all over India. Sir, are you saying something?
Yeah. After completion of all the things, we will take a group photo. So I'm requesting to all don't leave. Yeah, please, Anju, madam. Please
Okay.
proceed.
Sir, actually, I'm not in the, my laptop is not working. I've drawn from the mobile. So I can't take the screenshot again.
Okay, then I will proceed
conclude
it.
here, sir.
No problem at all.
So we can conclude
Yeah,
here.
sure. No problem at all. Right. So I first of all, I congratulate all the speakers that you have provided a certain time from your busy schedule. And starting from the entry to the higher education and follow the requirement in the higher education, it is a very much essential, and how a student will choose his career through this higher education system, and it can put himself or herself in a particular platform, and how he will able to get the knowledge through the skill and technique and the technology and the science and all the required field, how he will get a proper training through this higher education system to be an educator. Once he will be educated, then only he can able to understand what the society is required and how we will provide our best solution to it, right? So here Dr. Suchita Singh madam, Sunil Kumar Rath, Dr. Sunil Kumar Rath also elaborated how a student can enter to the medical line, and how he can able to you can say that growth his career in the various field of the subsections of the MBBS and the BDS like that. And Dr. Rasmi Muria madam also given also you can say that a very clear cut idea about the higher study in the engineering lines. Dr. Praveen given a clear cut map that after this higher education of the technical as an if they will choose as a technical education system, then after that in which line they have to go, what are the various opportunity they will get it. Miss Gita Sau also given an brief idea about the higher education system, the educational institutes that follow for the you can say that the development of the students' skill and the educational line system. Dr. Animesh Agrawal sir had given a very good things, and Dr. Dhiren Kumar Behra sir also elaborated those so many concepts starting from the corona time to now. That means physical mode to online mode and online mode to offline mode. What is the problem faced and what is the lacuna, and how they will can able to fulfill the bridge so that they can able to put themselves in a right platform as required by the industries. Dr. Balaji Kumar Chaudhary sir also given a very clear-cut map in the engineering line, engineering concept, how they can grow their career in their engineering by developing the technique and technology once they will get adopted with the skill. Dr. Santosh Kumar sir also same in the line of engineering, and what is the role of the student, how they can able to perform, and the requirement most important is the teacher. So everybody in every talk I found out the backbone is the teacher. A teacher is not itself is a teaching or is a teacher who is a teaching. He is the prime responsible person as a mentor, as a guide, and torch bearer. So before giving the training to the student, first the faculty community or faculty fraternity have to go with the proper training so that he can able to adopt, he can be familiar with the technique and technology and be familiar that how easily a student or his team can able to gain more things, and he is only the responsible person, and he is only one person that how he know how to make the goal, how to put the out, and how to be success in the life. So a teacher community is the leading community and the most prestigious community of the society, who drive the society towards a positive direction and put the nation in the worldwide as a number one nation in all respect. So let us be proud that we are the part of it, and we sacrifice all the things, and we are providing the best service in the society, because we are driving the nation through the education as a tough leading educator. So have a clamp to for ourselves and for our community. Please provide a huge clamp for the teacher community and fraternity who is driving the student, and who are giving the good platform to the upcoming generation to drive our nation to a higher level. So I will provide my heartily gratitude to all the speakers. They provided the time, they joined with us, and they put this conference as a grand success. And I will never forget to give my heartiest thanks to Anju Madam, right, who always hosting this particular platform very nicely. And I especially thanks IDYM group of this group of companies who is providing a very good platform, Dr. Ravi Kumar sir. And there are so many discussions we will conduct so many programs in future also. We need your kind cooperations, and more people will join in future in these programs. So I provide my heartiest thanks to Dr. Ravi Kumar sir also, and all the team member of IDYM group of companies who is providing and trying to provide the best to best knowledge to the society, so that everybody can able to get the learning, and everybody get a chance to show their talent, whatever may be, a small to a big one, through this platform, so that everybody can able to know what's going on around to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So now I may request
Thank you.
to all of you, please put on your video camera, and I request to Madam of the team to take one photo, so that we can able to keep it on our platform. Rabi sir, Balaji sir, if you are on the system, please take one photo. It's better, because my system, due to the network, I'm not joining
Okay.
through the mobile.
Okay.
And you will share with me also.
Okay.
Requested to all, please put on your video cameras on.
Okay.
Right. And very soon I'm declaring in this platform, I'm going to conduct an international conference through this platform. Very soon I will going to conduct an international conference through this platform. Thank you. Have a nice day to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Thank you, sir.
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 You can leave now, no problem.
You can leave now, no problem.
Can we leave, sir?
Yes, you can leave, no problem.
Can we leave, sir?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yes.
can leave. No problem. Yeah, yes.
I'm done.